Whispers in sand where the wind spoke low, but the silence was loud. I wore a name that was never my own, like a borrowed coat I couldn't take off. He stood like iron cold in the sun, counting my steps like they were a debt. I learned to shrink where the shadows would fall, thought that was all I'd ever get. They tipped their hats with a gentler hand, like there was something I didn't understand. The dust said, "Child, you've been walking in chains." I called it weather, I called it the rain, till a spark in the quiet whispered my name. Said, "You don't owe pain just to feel you belong." So I set down the weight I'd been dragging along. The sky didn't break when I let it all go. There was a stage where the stories were told of outlaws, justice, and drawing the line. I watched the way that the good men moved, like kindness wasn't a weakness to hide. He laughed at the soft, spat at the light, turned every warmth into something small. I saw truth in the space between. Not every hand was built to make me fall. Something shifted I couldn't unsee, a door I didn't know belonged to me. The dust said, "Child, you've been walking in chains." I called it weather, I called it the rain, till the spark in the quiet whispered my name. Said, "You don't owe pain just to feel you belong." So I set down the weight I'd been dragging along. The sky didn't break when I let it all go. So deep it was breathing like the first honest moment of my life. I thought I'd shattered to nothing, thought I'd fall apart alone. The ground held steady beneath me like it knew I was coming home. The dust said, "Child, you were never those chains, never the storm, never the blame. You were the flame that he couldn't contain." You don't owe silence to keep any peace. You don't owe pieces of you just to please. The sky